Begin simulation. Simulation is commencing in T-4 seconds.
2, 5. Hello, my name is Betsy and I am a first-year student of digital media production at Plymouth College of Art. For my documentary Challenging the Status Quo, I wanted to tap into the college's ethos and organizational culture, which is all about making things happen. The college promotes activism, dissenters, disruptors, and revolutionaries. It was important for me to base my documentary on this so I could illustrate how revolution is also part of the creative industry and how important it is for the future of society. The reason why I have picked this topic is because our global society is at a stage of transition, where individuals from all types of disciplines and backgrounds are driving conscious change by using their professional competencies to share their perspectives with the purpose of helping society with its transitional journey towards an interdisciplinary world. I wanted to inform the audience about some of the methods used to fight social injustice and about the power of combining art and activism. I documented a range of protests, live performances and interviews in order to illustrate this. Because I am a huge admirer of Marina Abramovic, I wanted to capture the real concept of performance as opposed to simply acting. This is what she has to say on the matter.
I could say the performance is the moment when the performer, with his own idea, step in his own mental and physical construction in the front of the audience in particular time. You see, it's not a theater. Theater you repeat. Theater you play somebody else. Theater is a black box. Performance is real. In the theater you can cut with a knife and there is a blood. The knife is not real and blood is not real. In performance, the blood and the knife and the body of the performer is real. It's very hard to make a strong, illuminating, work of art. Every time the economical crisis in the world, performance become kind of evident. I don't expect of audience anything. For myself, it's expectation to be there 100%. I expect to be absolutely, whatever I do, 100%. And then it's up to audience how they take it or not.
I hope to show the similarities and links between all these social justice movements and art, and how society's binary mentality can at times narrow the choices people make and the way they remake their lives and identities. Often, the status quo is to limit and label ourselves. I chose Anna Irda because she is an interdisciplinary role model. She has much background not only in arts but also social science and activism. I felt she could, by simply being herself, draw the link between arts and politics and teach the audience about effective ways to challenge social injustice. Throughout her If Not Us, Who performance at the film studio, she builds an artistic picture about the connection between feelings, perception, and social change. She states that in this society the status quo is compete and try not to feel. I felt this truth resonated with the purpose of this documentary, with the college's ethos and with reality. Moreover, in the action section, she then takes the audience onto a critical journey about facts, information and context for revolution. This is why the protest by Anonymous the Voiceless served as the perfect B-roll to illustrate such politics. The protest consisted of anonymous members standing in Plymouth city centre for hours with laptops displaying footage from their Earthling experience, a project designed to promote animal rights and awareness about current and recent atrocities within the animal farming industry. Moreover, the protest highlighted the way in which truth is often suppressed, censored and overlooked. In order to challenge the status quo, first we must learn the facts, and this Anna Irda promotes when speaking about educating ourselves as a society. I also documented the Reclaim the Night protest, which was a women's rally fighting against sexual violence, both in their homes and in the streets. Men and women joined hands and marched through Plymouth city centre with banners, whistles and appropriate chants to inform the people of the city about the fact that sexual violence happens today in their city, and also that there are rising numbers of people standing up fearlessly against such crimes. The Devon and Cornwall Police Department joined the protest and supported the rally passionately, as they are aware this is truth. Ultimately, I wanted to show the audience that it is possible and vital to inform ourselves about the world around us, outside the comfort of the digital media that has been constructed by mass society, the global imperialist agenda, and the internet. Moreover, I wanted to highlight that the act of researching and being critical with all information is a major and mandatory step when challenging the status quo, and where the story truly serves such purpose.
Why is it so important to challenge the status quo?
Because in this world, whether you like it or not, things are changing. The very concept of entropy in physics proves that. So that leaves us to be part of the conscious direction of change, or to let change direct your path. And when it comes to the status quo, what you don't challenge, it stays. So if we don't challenge racism, if we don't challenge patriarchy, if we don't challenge capitalism, then it's never gonna stop, and that is why it's important.